Hello, Monkey family. Hope everybody had a great Friday and a great week overall, and looking forward to a nice weekend. And as for the Monkey project, just a quick update. I think a good 24 hours overall, up just under 4%. Kind of bounce around nice here around the 3 million mark. Again, the lows are higher, and the chart's looking very healthy. And we're going to look at the SPX chart as well. I think there's some similarities there. Obviously, don't want to compare Monkey to such a great project as SPX right now, but some of the stuff Murad says, Murad was right. People always like to say, and I think he is right on this and this type of project. So again, I've been stressing, know what you hold, know what type of project you hold. You have to treat this differently than other projects. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But we're, we're always excited for things like this where it spikes up, but that other folks come in that might not be long-term holders, and they come in, which we love. We need that, and hopefully we convert some of them to long-term holders. But eventually there's a little bit of a pullback, and I think that's what we've seen here. But again, this is a super bullish chart, and we're going to look at the chart a little bit later and break that down a bit. But onto the news. Um, so this is a post by Murad here that I really liked, and he's got a lot of good stuff. I think the stuff he says is more applicable to our project than some of the other stuff, like, hey, who's got the next cook, that type of stuff, which, there's room for that. That's a little bit more gambling, but what we have here is a long-term hold. So what Murad posts is always good. So what he's talking about here is holding, and he talks about a lot of projects looking like this. They spike hard and then they fall off, and they don't have the community, they don't have the long-term vision, and so most of them happen like that. But the slow cooks are these that look more like this. And he's got the chart here. And if you look at this, I mean, this is similar to what we have for Monkey here. If you look at it, it's kind of oscillating up and down. And we'll look at the SPX chart in just a second here. But I mean, this is totally applicable. I think we've got something great here. We've got a bunch of diamond hand holders, and I think we are going to be rewarded for holding, dollar cost averaging, and just holding the line here. And Gordon kind of mentioned it as well. And people are excited. Hey, there's the bull run, only up, all that stuff. But he says this isn't a crash, it's a stress test. Weak hands panic, professionals add. I don't flinch, I accumulate. And I think that applies to the Monkey project as well. I think Gordon would agree there is we're getting ready for the run up. Any dips or sideways trading is just a blessing and a time to get more for this great project. You're here. Shout out. Great member of the community. Does a great job shilling, says Monkey. My only hold I bought first at 223K market cap, but he's adding at these levels as well because he sees the vision. Shout out to the main Monkey account as well. Doing an incredible job. And now he's moved up and he's just near the top 20, it sounds like. So, I mean, that year is positioned to profit nicely. I mean, I think this thing's going to run for sure. So this is the right mindset to have. Same with Rodman here. He's shilling another project as well, but he mentions Monkey. And he says Monkey is code and will be added to major exchanges. And I think that's the wild card. One of many is the major exchanges that are going to come, in my opinion. I think this is, I mean, there's a million other projects out there, but this is a unique project that we have here. And I think the major exchanges like that. It's kind of a wholesome project with good, funny memes and a great community. And I think because of that, the major exchanges want to add Monkey, get the volume, get the eyeballs on their exchange. So I do think that's coming, and that's always a nice shot in the arm for a project. And Monkey Flip as well. I see you out there shilling. It's a great job. And he mentioned there's a cleanse on pump, and community coins will survive. I agree, and folks exit. And when, like I said before, the charts in the red a little bit or trading sideways, it's time to get bullish. That's what great traders do, and that's the way we're going to make our money. So Rambo also said he initially bought at 3.8 million and DCA at 2.8, and and he's seeing some support here and thinks we're going to run. I totally agree, and we're going to see the all-time high and more, and he's positioned. So what a legend there. This is the way to do it. Now I mentioned I want to look at the SPX chart here just because of what Murad's saying about the slow cooks. And if you look at this thing, if you zoom way out, I mean, you can't really see here. It just looks like it's almost at nothing, but you can see here it's in the millions here. I can't even get it here. These are weekly candles, 11, 6, toggling, and this is about a year. This is August of 23 and then September of 24. Check this out. These are weekly candles. So it's down here at 11 million, goes up to 76 million in 1 week, 163, 648, inevitable pullback. This is one more week from under a billion to 1.35 billion. I mean, so this thing is just having these parabolic rises over time. And I'm not saying it's going to take a year for Monkey. I think it's going to be quicker just because of the market we're in. But I'm fine with sideways trading, building up the community, encouraging everybody to buy and hold, finding friends and family that want to hold something like this, and just kind of enjoy crypto again. So I think the SPX chart just shows what the Monkey chart is eventually capable of. So keep up the good work, shilling and everything. Um, The other thing I think is the whole pump versus bonk thing. I've talked about it before. I think Alon's not just going to give up, and he has something planned. He mentioned on the interview with Thread Guy, kind of cryptically, that there are things in the works, and they have a roadmap. They have a plan that they can't reveal yet. And remember, he said he's assembling a team. Monkey was there among all the projects on Pump Fund. There was, I think, maybe 15 or 20 on that graphic that he had, and Monkey was one of them, which is incredible for such a low market cap coin. I think he sees the shilling, he sees the community, and Monkey might be one of the chosen ones that'll be promoted. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm extremely bullish. Don't forget to follow the main Monkey account, Monkey Soul underscore, and already up to almost 3,100 followers. And remember to repost, like, and comment on the post here. Turn on notifications every time you get one. Just go in there and do it throughout the day. I know we probably all get busy at work and family and all that, but just come in here and do that as much as possible. That really helps. You can see some of the impressions here are really incredible, and they'll just get even better the more we like and repost and comment. So thanks everyone. Hope you all have a great weekend. Keep holding and shilling, and I think we're going to make it.